Hello everybody, it's Paul didgeridoo, and I've got 3 more digis I'd like to show you. I finished all 3 of them just a few days ago. One of them I actually finished this morning, but I thought I'd give you a little look at it. I normally keep them a few days, but I thought, well, I'll do a little video. I can't work outside, it's absolutely chucking it down, but never mind. I'm sure the gardens and all the plants and trees are loving it, and all the birds. I've got a little bird bath behind me in the garden. It's actually an upside down dustbin lid, but don't tell the birds that anyway. Right, so I've got 3 digis. One of them is a bit of a mystery dig, or I should say 2 of them are, but the one I'm holding now is a mystery dig, which I rescued quite a while ago, and I've just had it in my shed, and I've finally managed to get it done up. And it's a lovely big long piece of wood. Could be connected to the sycamore family, but I'm not too sure. I wouldn't like to say exactly, but this is it. And it's got some lovely, nice long curves. Big curvy bell there, comes up, arches and curves down there. Oh, lovely there. Got some lovely markings, a little bit of spalting by the bell. And turn it round, and got some lovely big dark knots. We've got a big dark knot up here down by that way. There you go, down by my hand there. A couple more along here. Like I say, it's 177 centimetres long, this. Just over 3 kilos, and it's a C to a C sharp. So I shall give you a little play with this, see what you think. Give it a little blow. I've got to lean back a bit, it's so long. I'm just giving this a little blow because I want to spend a bit more time on the last one I want to show you. Right, so a bit of a mystery dig. Could be in the sycamore family. I don't think it's blackthorn, I think it's more of the sycamore family. Like I say, when I found it, it was barkless, leafless, lifeless, and so this is the end result. Right, just slide that down there. Next one I want to show you is one of my favourite bits of wood, and it is the beech. And I love beech didgeridoos. I think they've got so much character, and this is it. And for anybody who might know what I'm talking about, it almost looks like a giant twiglet. You know, the old snap that used to nibble, looked like a miniature branch. Well, this looks like a giant twiglet. Twisty, curvy, spalted from top to bottom, an absolute gorgeous piece of wood. Really nice. There's a bell, lovely, come on, really nice. And the beech, she's 3.2 kilos, so the same weight as the last one I just showed you. And looking at them, it's about half as big, but it's actually the same weight. That's because the beech is a lovely, nice, solid bit of wood. So this is it. That's another beech dig. It's 153 centimetres long. And again, this is about a C. It bounces between a C flat and a C sharp. So I'll just put this there, and I'll give you a little blow. There you go. Excellent back pressure. Great to play, very easy to play. Same as the last one. Excellent back pressure. So that's it, that's the beach. Just put that there. Beautiful curvy bit of beach is that. Now then, story is, I've had my eye on a branch that was on a tree in a river, which is not far from where we live, is this big river, the River Erne. And I've been waiting for the water to drop so that I could get out a bit into the water in the wellies to get this branch that was suspended. And the other week I finally managed to do it without falling in or getting wet. I even managed to get the branch without it falling in the river. Just something unusual about this branch which I thought I'll have a go. So this is it. Again, totally mystery wood, not an ounce of bark on it or a leaf. It's probably been in the river 2 or 3 years, been washed down from way upstream as this big tree. But it's just been stuck there and it just slowly up and down with the river. And so I got this branch. The wood is beautiful and dark brown. It's beautiful brown, almost like cherry-like looking. Pretty sure it's not a cherry tree. But it's that sort of like lovely, nice, rich brown to it. Right, so what attracted me to this was, if I can lift it up, is, there you go. This is the bell. I'll try and come a bit closer. And that is the bell. I'm going to swizzle it round. Now there is the mouth of the bell. Turn it round that way, and maybe you can just see on that picture there, the scratch my head, sorry, is as it goes. So it comes down, and then it goes round and round the back and round that way. So it's curved in, it's curved back on itself, and it is an actual full branch. It's not 2 branches been stuck together, it's actually a full branch that's come down, curved round, and it's turned into that. So that is that. Now I've never done a bridge like this before, and it took a bit of doing. Now I'm holding it up this way. The stem of the didge now, that's a shaft. I managed to split it right down, and I split it and I came down there. You see where that knob is there? I just come down, so it came down, and I took that side off. But I was stuck with the problem of how to split this. So what I had to do was turn it that way, and if you see there, you can see a line that goes there. I actually cut this down there. So I cut that off there, leaving this big curvy end, this big curvy dome bit there. So I had to hollow that out, and then the middle bit of the shaft, so that's this side, and the remainder of this, I had to hollow out one side and then hollow out the other. So it's all like going that way, then turning the corner and going in that way. So all that and all that were hollowed out by hand. It was a cow. It really was a cow to do, and it took ages, and I got a bit of skin missing to prove it. But that's it. I managed to get it bonded back together. Looking at it, there are quite a few lovely dark knot holes on it. There's one up by the mouth. I can squizzle it round. There you go. Go that way. I can see one there. Now they're so old and battered as this, it did leak with these knots. There's another few here. All the little knot holes. They did leak. They don't now. They've been well sealed. Just everywhere's done. Where it actually joins there, well, it's not joined, where it sort of like doubles back on itself, you can actually see where I've tried to clean it out a bit. I might just finish it off a bit more inside. I just don't want to go too far and make a mess of it, so I'm just leaving it like that to be a bit rugged. So there's a nice big mouth. You look down there, you can see it goes down and round. So all in all, any bad points? I think to stick this curvy bit back on was a bit of a problem, so every time I tried to tighten it, it used to slide. I finally got it done, but you can actually see a glue mark, but hopefully it's well joined. It hasn't come off, it's well joined, well sealed, so that's it. I've never made one like this before, as in so curvy. I'm not rabbiting on a bit with this didge, but quite proud of it, a bit unusual, and let's give it a little blow and see what you think of it. Right, I want to stand up to blow this. I think it, well, maybe not, I'll just stand it up on my chair. It's weight wise, I'll just do it that way. Weight wise, this big belled mystery didge is 5.2 kilos, so it's a good heavy, and obviously the weight's in the bell. 5.2 kilos, it's about 156 long, and it's a C. So all these didges, they're all about the C, some a bit lower, some a bit higher. Right, I'm going to give this a little blow, just stand it on there, see how we go. Right, here we go. There you go, it's giving it a little blow because it's quite a long video, is this? So that's it, that's a lovely, whopping big mystery didge. Oh no, I just knocked my book off. Like I said, just over 5 kilos. Oh, one other thing, if it will. There you go, there you are, stands up on its own. I wouldn't leave it like that, but it does. That's just a fluke that. I didn't think it would do that, but it does. Right, that's them. The beach, the long mystery, which is probably down the Sycamore side of life, and this great monstrosity here, which is a belter. Like I say, I don't know what to do with them all yet. This one at the moment, I'm holding, my big nice one, that I've gone on a bit about. I'll probably keep for a while, and I might do a bit more work to it yet, especially down where the branch crosses over itself. I might maybe clean it up a bit more. Other than that, that's them. So, again, thank you very much for watching my little videos. Any comments, good, bad or otherwise, please don't hesitate to drop me a line. It's Paul, isawdidge@gmail.com. Lastly, I've been having a lot of problems with eBay lately, and I know they've had a worldwide security scare, but at the weekend I couldn't put anything on to sell because I had 3 didgeridoos. I couldn't put them on to sell. And eventually I contacted eBay, and to cut a long story short, I was basically told I would have to open a brand new account and do away with the one that I've had running for the last 10 years or more. So I did that, so I've got 3 didgeridoos on eBay, and it's a brand new account. So I've got no feedback, no nothing, no record, nothing. It's a brand new account. But this morning, my old account, I went to it, and blow me, it works again. So I've now got 2 eBay accounts. So I'll wait till these 3 didges either sell or don't sell that I've got on the new account. I'll maybe close it down and go back to using my old account. Anyway, that's that finished. I'll shut up now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Good night or good afternoon, and God bless. Bye bye.